Does this game kind of show the value of having vets like Fred and Steven who can, keep their composure and, really help put the game away in the fourth?
Yeah, I mean, that's always valuable, of course, but full team contribution. Off night from a few guys, and others came in and stepped up, but yeah, obviously, Steven was big as far as with Alpi got some fouls, and then knocking down the free throws and doing what he does defensively, so it all helps, but good to have some vets as well.
Do you believe in like the whole playoff riser, playoff mode thing, and do you think that that's something that Fred has been able to achieve?
Yeah, I mean, I think people, especially veterans, know the urgency of the playoffs, and it gets monotonous at times through a regular season, and so sometimes pace themselves, save themselves for the right moment, and obviously Fred came out not shooting his best, and he's had some really good stretches lately, and so he knows what it is. He's been a champion, been there, done that, and so wouldn't expect anything less than that from him.
Coach, in 6 games, you've seen just about every version of this Warriors team. To have that kind of spirit coming down from a 3-1 to tie it up at 3-3, I think that's been a theme for this team all year, but how was it from your vantage point, in this kind of environment tonight?
Oh, it was good. It was fine. I think, we knew they were going to come out aggressive, and for us it was do more of the same, more of what we've done. Defense travels, our physicality and our awareness has improved throughout the series, and in general, I think our young guys aren't really fazed by things. They just continue to play through it, and like you guys mentioned, they have really good veterans that steady them at times, and so for us, it was just continue to do what we did to get here. Even in the games that we lost, we didn't play our best. We played the average game at best, and there were some one-possession games, and when we've played good basketball, we've had some blowouts, and so that bodes well, knowing that we can kind of ramp it up there, and if you just have an average or above-average game, you'll be in good shape.
Coach, coming into this game, the previous 2 games, Fred has shot like 67% from three or close to it. Do you expect them to continue sort of devoting so much to shutting down Jalen Green and kind of letting Fred do his thing?
Yeah, we talked about that. We like them on the court together for that reason.
Okay.
They put one of the better defenders there, but guys are really setting screens. I think our pace has been better, and so you're getting a lot more freedom and wearing them down a little bit. So we'll see what they do. They've switched lineups quite a bit so far, but at times it feels like they're going for defensive lineups out there, and then offensive, you can only have a little bit of both. And so Fred's been aggressive, picking on that, and if they do adjust with Jalen, he'll have some freedom as well.
You guys really came out swinging in that fourth quarter. What did you like about that sense of urgency that you saw from your whole team?
Yeah, we were a little disappointed, that they won the third by 3. We let them score 36. That's way too high for us. And felt we had opportunities to kind of push the lead up like we did in the fourth. We got to 7 or 8 a few times and lost guys on cuts in our zone, or they got offensive rebound. They had 9 second chance points in that quarter. And so we felt we were right there to kind of cracking it open, and, we came out and did that. And after giving up a 36-point quarter, other than the last 10 that some of their third unit got, we held them to 13 in that quarter. So really good bounce back defensive quarter, 1 for 16 at the 4-minute mark, and so did our job there. And then obviously kudos to our vets and Steven for sitting up and knocking down the free throws, and that's where we extend the lead.
Like they've done early in the series, they fouled Steven to try to get you to take him out, and you didn't budge. Could you just kind of talk about that chess move and your decision to stick with Steven?
Yeah, I mean, it's time and score situation. We feel, obviously, if you're holding somebody at 1 for 16 and, 4 points or whatever in the first 8 minutes, feel good about our defense. So that's going to sustain regardless of if he made them or missed them, but also helps him get in the rhythm to leave him in. The other night when they did it, I think at the 3-some minute mark, we could go another minute or so before we got him back in, and it was in a tighter game, and so that was the decision that night. But for the most part, confident in him. And like I said, if you're defending at that level, you're not going to take that out and go away from that.
Coach, for a long time, we haven't seen teams go zone when Steph Curry's on the floor. Only really box and one has been tried. You came up with this zone. Now it's 2-3, but you have the box and one principles in it. How did y'all come up with that and teach the players that kind of on the fly? As far as I know, I haven't really seen anyone do that before.
Yeah, I mean, it was out of necessity when we started playing our bigger lineups and playing against some teams with small ball. and so we wanted to protect some matchups there. But the communication is probably even better in our zone than in man-to-man, and obviously we're dominant with our size. We put Jabari at the 3 in a bigger lineup there, and so we don't have a lot of cross matches or mismatches. And I've gone to it and saw that it worked, and like I said, I think Alpi and some of those guys are kind of feel some comfort with having Steven and some bigger lineups in there as well. So out of necessity, honestly, not a lot of teams are playing double big lineups, and we like what it does. Our activity up top is great, and then the principles with obviously Curry and recognizing where he is in the zone. It takes a lot of communication, and if you stay with him, we fill those spots behind it.
Coach, there was a period in the fourth quarter you talked about where I think the Warriors missed 15 of 16 shots. What was the key defensively in terms of staying aggressive and staying within that scheme?
Yeah, locating Curry was a big part. Giving up the shots that we wanted to guys, and we knew if we rebounded better than we did in the third quarter, we limited them to one shot, we get out and run. They did some of the fouling, so they got into the bonus early and kind of slowed the pace down where we could set our defense as well. And like I said, Steven knocked those down. But I think our awareness on Curry, our communication, sometimes you have 2 on them and everybody else has to scramble. But if they're going to play a certain defensive lineups, they're going to have some weak links offensively out there that will live with the shots, and that paid off tonight.
Coach, the games 3 and 4 in this building were pretty emotional. A lot of after the whistle stuff. Seems like that stuff has kind of gone away now. You guys have just played basketball these last couple of games. Is that something you guys talked about just as a group, just to cut out the extracurricular stuff and just play?
Yeah, it was a mantra going into the series. It was play through everything. It's going to be a physical game. Don't ask for anything. We want to be physical. So if the refs allow it, or that's how the style of the game is played, that favors us more often than not. And so, yeah, I think guys are past that point. There was some chippiness a few times here and there, but it seems like it's the norm every now and then this game, in this series. And so I think guys are past that. They don't understand what's on the line and what to play through, and if they don't, I kind of remind them.
Why do you think this communication is better in zone?
Because you're matching. You don't have a man or a matchup. You have to more so cover an area, and obviously you want to recognize where certain players are as well. And so, it forces you to talk. You should do it in man-to-man with some of the switches as well, but there's less hesitation, and it does take them out of some of their sets as well. So, forces you to talk, and I would say more than anything, you're not chasing one guy around the whole time. Alpi is in the spot. He's handing guys off, and Fred and Amen and Jalen are really good up top. And so recognizing when to stay with Curry and guys or hand them off to our bigs, and you just have to be on point with the communication, especially in zone. Thank you.